It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
2nd and 10 now. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
From the 39. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's Winston. He's got a man left. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Winston looking to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Right to the air, it's Minshew. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Minshew. That's caught for the first. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, Minshew. State. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Minshew working from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Saints are going to enjoy some great field position on the short side of the field. 1st down, ball at the 36. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing is Winston. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw, here's Winston. on target to Dobbins. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So some time to maybe... We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. We'll see what they choose to do. It's fourth and real short inside the red zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Minshew. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Second down run by Singletary. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's 3rd and long coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to be set up in great position to begin their drive. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Winston to throw it. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Winston to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This is taken in at the 13. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They send a tight end in motion. Minshew on 1st down. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Minshew looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Minshew now on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Singletary. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. Cut out left. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down run from Singletary. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Winston now. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Saints working here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Here's Winston. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tony now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Finds him over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 27. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Saints calling for a timeout, their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Winston looking to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
To the air, 3rd and long. On target to his man, Tony. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. So 4th down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Mark that one down as a 35-yard punt in the end. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. First and 10, Minshew. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Saints get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those...
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Short kick gathered in at the 15. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll start the drive with Singletary. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Singletary again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and short. Here's Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a Bonnie Conda. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That's now a handful of sacks for the defense and a handful of bruises for the quarterback. Consider this, Kate. Truly elite defenses in this league, well, they average just over 3 sacks a game during an entire season. You put up 5 in a contest, you're playing like one of the league's best.
And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
On first down, this is Singletary. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Fakes the handoff, now Minshew. This one finds Osborne. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun on third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Herbert. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Kickoff taken at the 13. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. From the shotgun, Minshew. That throw finds Conklin. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Give to Singletary from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard to go. Minshew working from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here's Winston to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Winston to throw it. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. We call that one a 44-yard punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They give up the gut to Singletary. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Three quarters in the books from this. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 47. Man, it's Marvin Mims. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Abanikanda now up the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Again, it's Abanikanda. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Singletary. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Play action. It's Minshew. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Dallas. So that brought an important score. 4 here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Reed now to kick this one away. Tony now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd and 4. That one's caught along the left sideline. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Winston now. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him only 1 yard. Again, the run doesn't get it done, and now it's 4th and 3. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He didn't get enough into it, so it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
And they'll run it with Singletary. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys holding on to a field goal lead. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Creed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Here he is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Throwing now. Got a man. It's Mayer. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Caught, nice game left side. And he gets out of bounds. Very quick start to the drive. They're already up to midfield. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Dallas.